Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Good evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging in there. I'm super excited that you made it to the boot camp. Please, if you can hear me, I'd like to know in the comment. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Hi, 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 hi. I'd like to give a quick shout out. Please, I want to know where you're watching from. I know we have people from all over the world. I know we have people from Nigeria, UK, Tanzania, Ghana. I'd like to just give you a quick shout out. Please let me know where you're watching from. Awesome, awesome, loud and clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. So glad you can hear me. Thank you so much. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Biambo. I hope I got your name right. Chidi Sotuku. Thank you. Okoye Cheesy from, oh my God, you guys, I can't keep up. You're so fast. Trish from Lagos, Sandra from Benin, Gift from Anambra. Wow, all over Nigeria. Charity, thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. Husseina from Kano, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get right into it. So I just want to say a big thank you once again to everyone for being part of this bootcamp, and I'm super excited. I know that this is going to be transformational in your business. It is not a motivational session. I am not doing this training to motivate you. What I'm doing, the purpose of this training is to completely transform your life and your business. It is not a motivational session. It is a transformational training. Please, if you got that, put that in the comments. This is not a motivational training, it is a transformational training. And I believe that by the end of these 5 days, you'll become very confident in yourself, in your skills, in your abilities. You will become a sales master. And I am very, very sure that this is going to transform every area of your life, because once you can master selling, that's the end of poverty, to be honest. Once you can master the skill of sales, you can never be poor. It's not possible. Like, that's the end of poverty in your life. Why? Because you can literally like plug money from tree. You can pick up this microphone and you can sell 1,000 units. Why? Because you understand the game of selling, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Happen for you. So for the benefit of those of us that are probably watching or meeting me for the first time, and to those who probably be watching the replay, I'd just like to do a brief introduction. My name is Faith Capona Rico, and I'm a wife, and I have an amazing husband, and I have 3 kids, and I'm currently, at the time of this recording, a senior diamond director with Oriflame Sweden. But before Oriflame, I've been in Oriflame now for about 8 years, and it's been an amazing journey for me. But before Oriflame, I worked in Konga. Konga, as we know, was like the first e-commerce company in Nigeria. And then I also worked with Jumia, and I had a lot of experience in e-commerce. I had experience in social selling. So I'm coming to you with years and years of experience, not just in direct selling, but in e-commerce. So when it comes to the business of sales in the 21st century, I have a best of both worlds, and I'll be sharing with you throughout this training things from my experience. I read a lot of sales books. I've attended a lot of sales training myself. I'm also a certified neuro-linguistic practitioner. Okay, and I'm skilled in the ability to help people create results and perform. So I'm going to be bringing all of these skill sets. I'm also going to be bringing my experiences over the course of the years, selling myself, and also teaching people how to sell. So I want to know, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so if you can hear me, if you're ready, please, I want to put some fire emojis. I want you to put some fire emojis in the comment, because we're getting right into it. So today, remember, it's a 5 training. It's a 5 module training, and I've decided to break it down because you can't really master selling by getting tips, if we tips here and there. There are core pillars in sales that you must understand each part. And once you understand each part, you move them around every single time, no matter what you're selling. Okay, no matter what you're selling, once you understand all of these key principles of selling, the key pillars of selling, it just you come into what we call unconscious and conscious competence. Some of us can sell, but we don't even know why we're able to sell. It's called unconscious competence. That's why for a lot of us, you're able to sell yourself and then you can't teach other people to do that because your competency is unconscious, right? But with this training, you're going to move into what we call conscious competence. You know how to sell, you know exactly what you are doing, and you can teach everybody, anybody, absolutely anybody. You can even teach a baby. I can teach my baby how to sell. Why? Because I have what's called conscious competence. So at the end of this training, over the next couple of days, you're going to become, you're going to get to that state of conscious competence where you can just wake up today and decide that, oh, I am broke, I need money. And then you put in all the things that you're going to be learning from this session together, and before you know it, by the end of that day, money is in your account. Okay, so the first step is to basically work on you. Okay, so selling you. You are the most important asset when it comes to sales. You are the most important asset. Okay, so I want you to put that in the comment. I am the most important asset in sales. I am the most important asset in sales. Okay, and once you can sell yourself, you can sell absolutely anything. So this is why for today we are going to be looking at how to sell yourself, basically. And the three different things that we're going to explore are the selling myths. Okay, like all those limiting beliefs that have probably held us down for a long time. There are a lot of people that are not selling because they have certain mental blocks, and these mental blocks are those selling myths, and we're going to kind of like break them down. I put together a few of them that I'll be addressing, but I'll also give us an opportunity to just share your own personal like mental blocks. What are the things that are making you not to sell? Okay, and we're also going to be looking at the kind of mindset that you need to have if you're going to be successful at selling. So we are going to be uninstalling those limiting beliefs and selling myths. Then we're going to be installing a new software, a new system of belief, a new belief system, such that you begin to work with this mindset. And to be honest, 80% of our work is in the brain. One of my favorite quotes is, if you can think it, you can do it. Once you fix your brain, anything else becomes possible. Okay, so we'll uninstall the limiting beliefs, and then we'll install new belief system and new mindset that will make your selling, that will make you a master at selling. And then finally, we're going to look at the elements of building your personal brand. Okay, you will learn how to build a brand that you can sell, a brand that is marketable, a brand that can sell absolutely anything, no matter what is. All right, and by the end of the session, I'm also going to give us a worksheet. Okay, we're going to get a worksheet that's basically like our assignment, and this worksheet is going to help you to craft your brand. Okay, are you excited? So let's dive right into it. Okay, so what are the common selling myths, and what can you do to overcome them? The first one, I think this is the most popular one, is I think over the course of my journey in this business, and even myself, guys, do you believe that when I first signed up with Oriflame, I just signed up just to use the product. I did not want to sell because I could not sell. I am an extreme extrovert. Okay, for those of us who have been following me for a while, you probably notice that I do not go out. Like, I'm always indoor. I grew up as a loner. In fact, in secondary school, they used to call me an alien. Do you know what an alien is? An alien is somebody that just exists on our own. Okay, like I didn't fit in, and I was not interested in fitting in. So when you talk about somebody who is an introvert, and you're preaching to the choir. So when I signed up with Oriflame, I told my sponsor that, see, I just came to buy products, so see me like this. I cannot sell to save my life. I don't know people. I cannot talk to people. I don't even want to, right? But is it possible for you to be an introvert and still sell? The answer is yes. But do you have to change your personality type? No. Okay. So being an introvert does not necessarily mean that you can't sell. And you do not have to change from being an introvert and extrovert for you to be able to sell. Okay, so that if you're here and you're like, oh, the reason why I can't sell is because I'm introverted, I can't talk. You know that you used to talk, Abby. You used to talk, but you only talk the thing that you're interested in. True of course, right? You only talk about the things that you are interested in, right? So you can actually sell no matter your personality type, right? Whether you are a sanguine, whether you're a choleric, whether you're a phlegmatic, whether you're a melancholy, it doesn't matter. Your skill set has nothing to do with your personality type. Okay, once you understand the key elements of selling, once you build, once you know how to handle objections, once you know how to generate leads, you will sell no matter what your personality type is. I hope that part is clear for us. I hope that part is clear for us. So whether you're introvert or an extrovert, it really doesn't matter. It cannot stop you, okay? I hope that part is clear. So let's move on to the next one. Most people think that they cannot sell because they don't have results with the product. How many of us have had that experience? Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm using the product. I want to see if the product will work before I would now sell. And this is one thing that usually holds so many people back, in your journey of selling, right? This holds a lot of people back in their journey of sales. Okay, now you do not have to have results before selling. Okay, selling is a journey, right? You start selling from the first day you start using the product. And I would love to use my own personal experience, to also teach. Personally, when I started to use Oriflame products, it was the first day I used it. I had not gotten any results from the product, but I started selling from the first day I used it. Why? Because sales is not only about results. Sales is about feeling. People are not literally buying results. People are actually buying how the product makes them feel. So even without your result, you can begin to sell the feeling that product gives you. Oh my God, the first time I applied this cleanser, I just love how soft my skin felt. Your pimples is still there. Your dark spot is still there. But by the time you start talking about how soft your skin felt the first time you use that product, somebody is going to ask you for that product and what are you using? How is it going to make your skin soft? My skin self is even rough. Oh, please, can you tell me more about this? And then you can say, oh, me, I just even got the product myself, and I'm really looking forward to my journey on this product. And you know what? I'm super excited. Would you like to come on this journey of getting our soft skin together? So this is how I started selling. I started to invite all my friends and say, come and join the glowing skin gang. We are working towards achieving our glowing skin. Come and join me in this process. Okay, I'm going to teach I think maybe in the day 3 how to create a sales campaign. Okay, how to come up with a sales campaign. You can just start using a particular product and get a bunch of people with you. All of you are going to test the product together. All of you are the guinea pig, but you will sell. So that you have a result or you do not have a result is not something that can stop you from sales. Okay. Someone said that's why she has not sold meal replacement, because she's slim. You do not really need to have a result with it. You can actually sell it just from the way you enjoy the taste. So buy it, use it to do different recipes. Okay, meal replacement not just for people who want to lose weight, it's also for people who want to control their weight. It's for people who are probably like really stressed out, cooking too many things, and they just want to reduce their stress. Okay, so you do not have to try the product. Like I said, you don't have to try everything. We have thousands of products. Will you use everything in this life? No. Okay, so Remember, you don't have to sell the results. You don't have to have results. You don't even have to have used the product. Yes, it's good for you to have product experience. But for example, if you're a woman, would you have used Novage Men for you to be able to sell Novage Men? No. Okay. Now, of course, for those of us who are not in Oriflame, if there are any people signed up for this course, you're not in Oriflame, please, I would use a lot of Oriflame experiences because I'm an Oriflame brand partner, so I like to talk from my experience. But same with the nature of the product, that whatever product that you're selling, it applies. Okay. So I just want everybody to kind of like understand this, right? So I hope that part is clear. Okay. I hope that part is clear. You do not need to have results with the particular product before you can sell it. You can sell the feeling, you can sell how that product makes you feel. You can even sell other people's results. Okay, look for other people's results. That's why we have reviews, that's why we have testimonials, and you talk about the one that you enjoy, but let people know, okay, this particular product I'm selling because I want to help you, not necessarily that I need it. I don't need it, but I want to. People that are selling malaria drugs, for example, do I have to be sick? I have malaria before I answer malaria drug? No, you're selling a solution, you're selling a feeling. So whether you use it, whether you have results yet, as long as there are other people who are having results, as long as that product is good, as long as that product delivers, which is why I love Oriflame. You can sell any Oriflame product and go and sleep. It will work. Okay? It will work. All right. Someone is saying she cannot hear. Can everybody hear me? I just want to be sure that I have not gone off. Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you can hear me. And maybe you guys help advise Stella how she can sort out our audio. Please, I want to know if you guys can still hear me. All right, fantastic. Thank you. Okay, the next selling myth, and this is one thing that holds a lot of people back, is that cheaper products are easier to sell. How many of you feel like if the product is too expensive, you cannot sell it? I bind and cast that spirit from your head today. Cheaper products are not easier to sell. Selling is selling. Okay, and we're going to talk about numbers game by tomorrow. I think when we talk about lead generation, we're going to be talking about the numbers, right? No matter the price of a product, you need to talk to a certain number of people for you to get a sale. Okay, you have to identify a need, you have to identify who needs the product, and then you can sell. Okay, so cheaper products are not easier to sell. And let me shock you, expensive products are actually easier to sell. Do you know why? I always tell my team members this: rich people will not stress you. You see rich customers, they will not stress you. You see all those broke people, oh my goodness, they don't have money, but their wallet is Pro Max. They will stress the hell out of your life. So for me personally, when I joined Oriflame, I made it, I knew this because of my experience in selling. Now I'm gonna use a car, for example. Do you know that they sell more Range Rovers, Mercedes Benz? You see all those expensive cars like Lamborghinis and the rest. Do you know the people who sell those cars? They sell them faster. They sell them to more people than the people selling cheap products. Do you know that? The people selling Lamborghini and Range Rover. Do you know why? Anybody that enters into a Range Rover shop, see, they're not coming to price. They have money. So when you promote expensive products, and you attract people who understand expensive products, luxury products, they don't talk too much. They don't ask you too much questions. They've done their own work. They know what they want. They came ready. They didn't come to price. They already want it. All you just need to do is tell us how much is it. And then that's it. They will transfer and then they will give you money for Coke. Right? So it's the poor people that even the cheap products, they will still be complaining about it. And then you have to do all of that talk. So one of the things that you need to kind of like shift in terms of your mindset is that cheaper products are not expensive. It is actually easier to sell expensive products, but then you have to now know who to target, who are the right people to sell this product to. So we're going to be talking about that when we talk about lead generation. I think that's going to be tomorrow. So we're going to learn how to define your audience, to know who you are looking for. I tell people that not everybody is your customer, not everybody is my customer. Okay, so once you define the kind of who you're talking, who you need, who you want, Okay, who do you want to attract, right? Then you find a solution for those people, and people will pay for solution. People don't pay for product, they pay for solution. Please put that in the comment. Even that poor person, okay, even that person you think that is poor, if they have a rich problem, they will spend the money. True or false? Right? True or false? If a poor person has a rich problem and they find a solution to their problem, the money will come outside. True or false? So it is not about the price of the product. It's about the problem that that product is solving. So once you can find the person who has the problem, no matter the financial status of that person, as long as that person believes that they are going to get a solution from that product, they are going to look for the money. Some people can be doing a job, they can be saving, they can plan for it, they can borrow for it, but they will pay for the solution no matter what the price is. So I'm not saying you should not sell lower. In fact, don't call it cheap product. We call them low ticket products. Okay, so the price of the product doesn't matter whether it's low ticket, whether it's high ticket. The strategy to sell them is the same. Okay, once you understand how to do that, and we are going to explore all of that as we go along. All right. Myth number 4. Posting on status or stories will bring customers. How many of you are on this table? Those of you that will show your market on your status, and then you post, and then all the posts will not be like waist bead, and you post all of that, and you post for 2.5 days, and then you come and say, oh, nobody bought. So because of that, people are looking at my status and they're not buying, and that's why this business is not working for me. How many of us are on that table? Posting on status and stories will not bring customers, right? Just posting on your status and your stories will not bring your customers. Post on your status and stories is advertising. Please draw your ear. Draw your ear. Those of you that are on this call, hold your ear. See the way I'm holding my own. Hold it and say, Jennifer, posting on my status and stories is advertising. It is not selling. Okay? Please draw your ear. Write your name and put it in the comment and say, posting on status and stories is not selling. It is advertising. Okay, so what you're doing is advertising. Advertising is the first step of the selling process. It is creating awareness. It is not sales. So if all you do is create awareness, right? I mean, it's like throwing a lot of spaghetti on the wall and hoping that it sticks. You might have occasional, sales here and there once in a while. That's how many of you will order once in 6 months. Okay, customer buy today. So that, in fact, some of you, your sales is like happens like a miracle. Hey, Jesus. Whenever you sell, it's like miracle has happened, because it's like, hey, thank God, though. But it shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that. Your sales should not be a miracle. You should know. When I have a conversation with a customer, I will know when this customer will pay. So when it happens, it's not that I'm grateful to God that it has happened, but I'm not celebrating it like it's a miracle, because it's not. It's a process, and I understand every stage of that process. Okay, so that you're posting on your status. Coach, everything you post on the group, I used to post on my status. So if I go and see my status now, it's plenty. Okay, inside, but nobody is buying. They're just looking and they're just passing. They will look and they will pass. They will keep passing. So this is how I used to tell people. Posting on your status without actually approaching people and having conversations with people is like shooting your tomatoes in the street. Those market women. There's some people, they can arrange these tomatoes like this. They will do different style and just arrange it, and then people will pass and be like, oh, this man gets kilo. This woman gets this tomato seller. You dey try. Say you arrange the tomatoes. Say it's fine, but if that tomato seller does not drag the person that is passing, say, auntie, come and buy this tomato there. In fact, if you put them for inside your pot, it go red like this. If the tomato woman does not drag the person that is passing and say, auntie, you don't go cook soup today, you don't go cook stew, that person, that woman is going to pack her tomatoes at the end of the day to her house. right? So this is why even after posting on your status, even after posting up all those nice posts, nice videos, you know, all of that, you still have to sell. And selling involves having conversations with customers, and we're going to talk about all of those steps as we go along. Okay, I hope that this part, this is enough deliverance for many of us today who keep posting on our status and expecting magic to happen. Another you know, sales me, and I'm sharing this based on like the feedback I always get from, you know, team members, especially new people who are struggling with sales. So that's why I kind of like put them together, and I hope that, you know, every one of us can also relate. Yeah. People will not like me if I post too much. So there are some of you, the posh people, you know, that there's like two categories of people, right? The ones that are like, really, permit me to use that word. I just post anything you see on the group, you copy, you, some of you follow Coach Faith, you screenshot every, you cannot even trim the screenshot very well. You just screenshot and dump it on your status like this. Anything that is flying on the internet, you will pack it and then post it on your status. Those of you, they are on one hand, I'm sure that you're getting your deliverance. Then these other posh people who think like, you know, I'm too cool for this, you know, I don't want to stain my status. You know, if I start posting too much, people will start, you know, thinking like I'm begging, or people will not like me. Hungry never catch you. You're not hungry yet. Hungry never catch you. You will not post on your status. You'll be forming posh, and you still are not selling. You are not growing. You know that you have potential. You know that you're smart. You see somebody who's not even half as smart as you are, creating success in the business, but you are not selling because you're not advertising, right? So posting on your status, you see your WhatsApp status is your digital billboard. Your WhatsApp status, your Facebook stories, it's your digital billboard. Please put that in the comments. Free digital billboard. That's what you have. Okay. So if you're not using it, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. All right. So whether you're posh, you see that poshness, please pack it and fold it and put it in your back pocket, because that poshness ain't paying the bills. Okay. So post on your status, and people would not like you if you put a lot of rubbish. Okay, if you put a lot of things that do not entertain them, educate them, right? If you're just posting plenty product, and I'm going to teach about that. I'm not sure when, whether it's tomorrow or next. I'm going to teach about each of these different social media channels, you know, what kind of content I write for them. You know, I'm going to teach about your stories, your profile, you know, all of that. There's a day I'll teach on that. So please just open your mind and just wait for that training. Okay, I'll teach you what kind of content you can post on your status that will draw people to your status. Like if I post on my, I used to tell my husband that I don't even understand. Is it that people have alarm on their phone? Once I have posted like this, they're coming to check. Why will people always want to go check what has Coach Faith posted today? Because there's a method to the madness. There are things that you post, and people want to come see what you're posting because it's interesting. They learn from it, they're inspired by it, and of course, at the end of the day, they would eventually get the product if they need it. Okay, and again, like I said, I'm not even posting on my status to sell. I'm posting on my status to create awareness. If I want to sell, I know what to do, and I will teach you that. Are we getting value? I think with this, your 5,000 naira has finished. If I end this training here, I would have done well, Abby. Right? Okay, but that's not all. I still have so much for you. Okay, so another myth is my contacts cannot afford the product. So many people quit their business because their contacts cannot afford the product. And the question I always ask people is this: are you not the one that got the contact in the first place? If the people that you have cannot afford the product, change the people now. Why will you change your business? As in, people do things that are very shocking. You start a business, these people are not even helping your life before. That's why you even look for this business in the first place, because you have been looking for urgent 2K, urgent 2K, urgent 2K, and all the people on your contact cannot even give you urgent 2K. Then you decided, I need to start a business that can help me make money so that I don't have to be begging all these my wicked contacts. Then you now finally start the business, and then you start posting. You start trying to sell these same broke people. Then you now come back. Is this not a vicious circle? Eh? You now come back and say that my contacts cannot afford the product, so I'm not going to sell the product again. Are you normal, Mr. McCoy's voice? Change your contact. Change the contact. One of the things I used to tell people is this: back in the days, right, our parents, probably grew up in the village, and they realized that they had big dreams. They had, an idea of what they want to achieve in their life. And they knew that if they remain in that village, they will not achieve it. What did they do? How many of you have heard stories of people, even some of the pastors that we follow, they will tell you that they carried their NFA bag. You know what NFA bag is? They carried their NFA bag, and with only one jeans, one trouser, and one shoe, and left the village to a place where they know that they can find better opportunities. Isn't that true or false? And so many of you, your parents had the same story. My dad told me how he moved from the village to Calabar to Enugu. If the state did not work, he go move. He's moving to the next available city where there is, opportunities, right? So if your contacts cannot afford the product, auntie, move. Please put in the comment, move, move. And look for another contact. And that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow: lead generation. Okay, how to keep the flow of contacts coming, and not just any other people. Okay, so you need to know the kind of people. Like, I mean, that 200 and something million people in Nigeria. Half of the 200 and something million are poor. Please, what are you doing with those half that are poor? Leave them. You can change their lives after you have made money. Then you come and tell them how you can teach them how to move from that poor side to the other side. The remaining half are rich. Is that not what they told us in the consensus? True or false? So you are saying where I live, they are not rich people. Everybody is. Are you a tree? Move. You do not have to move. You don't have to change your house. But wake up in the morning. Some people live in Ikorodu and then they work in VI. Wake up in the morning, leave, come out for Ikorodu, go VI, go collect contact. I don't understand. So why will you stop your business? Or why will you even give an excuse of not selling in a month because the people in my contact cannot afford the product? Move, okay? So I believe that is enough for you. Because I mean, if you cannot keep pressing that contact, it's just like toothpaste, right? You want, okay, so this is my hand cream, yeah, and this hand cream, I want to moisturize my hand. Okay, my hand is dry. I want to moisturize my hand, and for some reason, there is no cream inside this tube. Some of you will keep pressing. You are pressing, it is empty. The amount of pressing you are pressing, will it magically bring out cream inside this hand cream if there's nothing inside? No. What would you do? You just be frustrated. That's why every time they see you are complaining. The products are expensive. You are shouting the products are expensive. People are selling every day. You hear somebody is selling 100,000. Somebody has sold 300. Somebody has sold 600. You will say, you are pressing. You are pressing the same contact. Please, from today, no to that. Okay. If your contacts cannot afford the product, if back in the days, although I will teach you how to handle objections of, oh, your products are expensive. But to be honest, I don't even answer that question anymore. I don't handle that objection anymore. If you think my products are expensive, I think you're not my customer, honestly, because my customers would realize that this product is even cheap. Do you understand? Like, I will teach you how to handle that objection, I think on day 3 or day 4. But to be honest, personally, I'm at the point in my business where if you think my products are expensive, I will just tell you, okay, and I've moved to the next. I have no time. Okay. So whether if your contact cannot afford the product, move, right? Move. Another myth or mental block. Another mental block is that I need to create quality content to sell. Some of you, the reason why you're not selling is because my phone is bad, my camera is bad. I don't know. I don't. You're not a skit maker. Do you know that? In fact, I'm going to be very, very strong with this. A couple of people that I mentor closely, I'll tell you, if your content takes more than 5 to 10 minutes to create, it's too long. You're wasting time. What is it? Carry phone, carry product, carry phone, record 2 seconds, turn it like this. Post, the end. Your content does not have to be quality for you to sell. I hope that this is making sense. For those of you that have not been posting, for those of you that have not been advertising, remember I talked about advertising. Advertising is the stage in the selling process. It is creating awareness, but it should not limit you. Please don't start comparing yourself to somebody who is very skilled and say, oh, because I cannot create that kind of content and I cannot sell. I hope this is making sense. Because I cannot speak the kind of English that Coach Faith is speaking, then I cannot say, please speak your language. Speak Pidgin. I wish I can speak Pidgin English, but unfortunately, I can't speak Pidgin English. Like, if I start the Pidgin English, it will end in English. Do you understand? Like, I start to say something in Pidgin. Before the end of the talk, I could not switch. They part of my system. So you don't have to stop all this comparities thing, right? And again, this is where personal branding is going to come in. When we talk about personal branding before the end of this class, the most important thing is for you to just continue to improve on you, right? It's just for you to continue to improve on you, for you to continue to get better at what you are doing. So when I look at somebody else's content, I'm inspired. Thank you. I'm inspired to improve on what I am doing. I will not come and say, hey, God when. Somebody will be like, God when, no. People like Zainab and the rest, when they create this kind of content, I'm just like, I refuse to be oppressed. If Zainab do video that has plenty transition, she fly from here down to this place to that place, I'm not going to try and transition. I'll just carry my hair. How many of you have seen my video? Do you people see how I do my videos? With my hair scattered. Why? Because it's part of my personal brand. See, I don't care. It's not something that's important to me. But if you're a fashionista person, like you like, put together, you like to do your makeup, like Dana does this makeup and she's just so, I'm like, how do you do it? She does the perfect brow, she does the perfect, all of that. That's her. I don't have to be able to draw the perfect brow for me to do my contact. I can carry my hair like that and I will do my content. It does not have to be quality, quote unquote, right? What's important is you being authentic, being real, and consistently improving on you. So I do this one today and I'm like, okay, tomorrow I think I'll do it better. And as you keep doing it one day at a time, you keep improving 1% every single day. By the end of the year, your quality, the quality of what you are producing or the quality of content that you are bringing out is going to improve. And guess what? People that have been watching you will be inspired. Most people will come and now buy from you because they'll be like, I am so proud of you. I have watched you for the last 6 months. I have watched you for the last 2 months. I have watched you for the last 3 years. And I have seen how you have improved. For that, I'm going to buy this product from you, even if you don't need it. But because you're consistently working on you, you're consistently showing up, you're consistently creating your own kind of content. Okay, of course, in branding, I'm going to teach you a few major things that you need to always make sure that you just put together. The fact that you should do it does not mean you should come and do jaga jaga work. There has to be excellence in what you do, and that's going to be what we're talking about next in the mindset of sales. But the point is that you are doing you. Okay, you are doing you. All right. Okay, so let me move real quick. I've been here for just only one thing. 40 minutes have gone. I hope you guys are enjoying the session, by the way. Okay, all right. I need to spend more time talking to people to sell. Many people are scared of selling because they feel like before they can sell, they have to spend time talking to people. And because they don't have time, right? So all those people who say, I don't have time, is because they think that they need to spend a lot of time talking to somebody to sell. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't have time, but I sell. You know why? You can create systems. Okay, when you create systems, right, which is one of the things that we're going to learn. I think when we talk about crafting a sales campaign, before you start selling, you have created everything you need. All your tools are already down, your ammunitions are already down, the objections that they will bring, you already have answer. And if they want to enter here, in fact, before they even start, you already know all the things that they are going to say, and you have already, in the first thing you say to them, you have already answered all their questions. Okay, so when you learn the systems of selling, which we're going to talk about, please don't miss that part, right? You will realize that it takes less than 5 minutes to actually close a sale. I mean, I create selling tools, what we call voice notes, right? One voice note, in one voice note is less than 4 minutes in most cases. I make sure that my voice notes are less than 4 minutes. And by the time the customer starts listening to that voice note, by the end of that voice note, they are sold. You are either bringing money or you are going to wait. When you have money, you come and buy. But that sale is done. Okay, so when you learn how to create selling systems or tools, you can close sales as fast as in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes. Okay, but you have to understand the different moving parts of sales. All right, have we gotten value so far? Have I delivered you from all the mental blocks? Is there anything that um, is holding you back? Is there any mindset, maybe something that is unique to you? I probably mention it. So I'll give us like maybe a minute or two. I want to answer if there's any of these things that is holding you back. What's that thing? Maybe I haven't talked about it, I've not touched on it. I'd like to know what that is so that I can answer it before we move to the next part. Just a few minutes for that to happen. Okay, blessing. Thank you very much. Okay, so for those of us who have already gotten your deliverance, please let me know which path, which one was for you. Which of these myths was for you? Which one was for you? Which one was for you? Which one really like entered? Which one had been holding you back that you just got delivered from? I like to see in the comment, and I know there's a lag, a few seconds lag, but. Aha, Miriam says I have delivered, and your deliverance will be complete. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm glad that I've literally touched on everything. How can you change your contact? Tomorrow's class, that's all we're going to be talking about. How can you change your contact? Okay. All right. So let's move to the next one. What are the kinds of mindset? So we have uninstalled all these mental blocks and all this negative thinking and mindset. Oh, by the way, one of the things I used to do for people when I start working with and coaching them is I tell them to make a list of all the things that are holding you back, all the reasons that you have been giving yourself why you are not able to achieve results. Okay, so you take a sheet of paper. So that's the assignment number one. Take a sheet of paper and write them down. Ujolakpe says bad communication skills. Oh, fantastic! You're going to learn that as well. What to say? I think I'm teaching something around how to craft captions or content. I know I'll teach on communication skills, and I will also mention it here when we're talking about the mindset for success. Okay, so I want you to write out all the things and like all the things that you would have complained to somebody about, to say these are the reasons why I am not able to create success. These are the reasons why I'm not able to sell. I want you to take a sheet of paper. Please cover the sheet of paper, write it out. Okay. Once you write it out, this is the deliverance. This is the final ritual. This is a very important ritual, and please do not joke with it. Okay. Write out all of those things. They are called limiting beliefs. And please exhaust the list. Dump all your brain on paper. Some of you, the problem that you have is like this, but because it's inside your head, you have not written it down. It's like this. So write every single thing down. Okay, all the things, all the complaints, all the problems you have with your business, everything that you have, like, oh yes, that's shyness, write it down. Oh, I'm shy. Oh, I cannot create good content. Oh, my phone is bad. All of those things, they are valid. Okay, write out all of them. And do you know what you're going to do for me? After this session, you're going to carry fire I don't know, if you have lighter, if you have matches, if your gas is the one that they used to on like this, on your gas, put the fire, put it on the floor, and let it burn. I want you to video it, okay? Video it, right? Do a short 30 seconds video of you burning down all your excuses and your limiting beliefs, okay? How many of you are going to share with me that we will post that video on Facebook and tag me and say, I just got deliverance from all the limiting beliefs, from everything that has been stopping me from selling? How many of us are going to do this ritual tonight? Today, I want to see it. I want to see it, tag me on it. Write down all of those things, take a picture of it, then set it on fire and record the 30-second video and post it on your social media, post it on your Facebook, post it on your stories, and say, I just burned down every limiting belief, everything that had been holding me back from selling. Okay. Now that's very significant. It's actually very, very significant. Once you do it, you realize that those things lose their hold over you, coupled with the understanding that you now have about them, and you're also going to have as this training progresses. Okay, so what are the mindsets that you need to have for you to be successful in sales? The first mindset, and this is the most important one, is to have a positive mindset. Okay. Now, I'm sure that you have heard people say this over and over and over again, but to be honest, nothing good can come out of a bad thinking. Do you understand? You cannot be thinking about something bad and expect something good to come out of it. Do you understand? Right? So it is completely useless to spend your energy being focused on the negative. Okay, it is just the waste of energy being focused on the things that are negative. All right. So people think we live in a dual world. They're good and they're bad. And to be honest, there's nothing you can do to stop the bad things from happening. Do you know that? Right? Are we together? Can you guys still hear me? Do you know that there is really nothing you can do to stop the bad things from happening? The bad things would happen. But guess what? So will the good things. All right? So once you understand that there's absolutely nothing you can do about the bad things, why do you waste your time on something you cannot control? So I rather focus on the good things, okay? I rather focus on the good things. Why? Because whatever you focus on expands. Please type it in the comment. Whatever I focus on expands. Whatever I pay attention to, I give life to. So if all you keep doing is be focused on the negatives, right? That's why you keep seeing them. Let me just even break it down to you. You have problems. The only reason you still have those problems is because you are focused on the problems. How many of us have been in certain situations in our lives where we were so focused on those things and they were holding us down? And then one day you just told yourself, I don't even care about this thing anymore. Anything that you feel like, make it do. And then you remove your focus from that, and you realize how that thing just takes care of itself. It dies a natural death. You would even forget that, oh, you even had a situation like this, but that thing was something that probably was really choking you and holding you down. So whatever it is that you focus on expands. So those of you that are always focused on, my customers don't have money, my customers don't have money, they keep saying the products are expensive, the products are expensive. Have you noticed that that is what you keep getting? Why? Because what you focus on expands. So you have to train yourself to move. It is a conscious effort. They don't burn anybody with that. All of us is a survival instinct. It came as a result of a period of evolution. We have to always be like looking out for bad things so that we can protect ourselves. This prey predator mentality. But your genes, your brain is wired to look at positive or to notice negative things. But if you want to become successful, and the most successful people in life have learned to remove their focus on the things that are bad, because you can't, there's almost nothing you can do to stop the bad things from happening. For example, what happened today with getting started with this, right? I mean, I'd done everything I had to do, right? And then I had even started, I was already here, and then the generator went poof. Now I could decide to focus on it and say, hey, I will let people, can you come, can you come, can you come? But I had a positive mindset. What was my positive mindset? I believe that God is about to do something great. And yes, the devil will fight. I don't have time with the devil. What I'm going to focus on is what God is about to do. And because God is going to do what he's going to do, guess what? This session has to work, right? Because God will do what he needs to do. The devil cannot stop God. So I forgot about the devil and focused on what God was going to do. And here we are today having this training and enjoying ourselves. So being having that positive mindset is a skill. Okay, training yourself to, they always say this, do you look at the glass half full or half empty? So it's a glass, you can either see it as half full or you can see it as half empty. All right, so your perception of the experiences that you have is completely in your control. And one of the things we learned in NLP, and that's a very powerful thing, it says that nothing has any meaning except the meaning you give to it. Okay, so we are the ones giving meaning to things. If you decide that it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. If you decide it matters, it matters. Okay, so nothing has any meaning except the meaning I give to it. And even if it's a bad experience, I can give a bad experience a good meaning. Oh, I got somebody who does not like our product, and the person, said the product made her dark. Right? Now, there are two ways to look at it. Oh, that means, our products are not good. You might think that the products are not good. And so you begin to focus on it and you be like, I'm not selling, no, because all my customers are saying the product is making them dark. The product is making them dark. But you can look at this in a different way and say, okay, how about I start looking for dark people? Since the product is making them dark, this one is yellow. I leave yellow people and I look for black people. And as these black people start to use our product, what will happen? They will not be complaining that the product is making them that. In fact, these dark people will come and tell you that the product is making me glow. Can you see? Same situation, but looking at it from two different perspectives. Okay, so you can train yourself to find a positive dimension to everything. Everything has multiple dimensions, right? You can always find a positive dimension to everything. So training yourself to become positive, it's not easy. Sometimes your brain will begin as if like, are you stupid? But guess what? By the time you start doing it, you get used to it. And like you can, I don't know, many of you have been like hanging out with me for years, 8 years. Has anybody ever heard me say anything negative? Like, oh, they even increase prices of product. I have a positive explanation to it. Like, I don't know, there's nothing you will bring on. Oh, my team members are leaving me. I have a positive dimension to it. Do you understand? There's absolutely nothing that I cannot spin. Okay, there's nothing I cannot spin. And all of us have that capacity. You just have to train your mind to do it. Okay, so tell yourself that I can spin anything, any situation, I can spin it around, and it happens here. Once you spin it around, what happens? You begin to attract more of those things, right? So remember that what you focus on expands, and what you pay attention to grows. So remove your eyes from the negative part, spin it around, and then focus on that, and you will get more of those results. All right. Now, the second mindset that you need to have if you're going to be successful in selling is abundance mindset. Okay, you need to have an abundant mindset. Some of you just think that, or some of you will come and say, hey, coach, a customer wants to buy feminine, and feminine is out of stock. Hey, if feminine is out of stock, how will I succeed in this business? How will I qualify for my flash offer? How will I compete for this? Hey, you just turn on panic mode because feminine is out of stock. Why? Because you think that once this one customer, you lose this one customer, that's the end of your life. Why? It's called a scarcity mindset. But once you have an abundant mindset, and this is a very simple way to just begin to cook up your abundant mindset. If one person leaves me, I would say that I'm going to have 7 more to replace them. And it's something that I've always, and it's from the scripture, really. The scripture says that even when a righteous man falls, how many times will he get back up? 7 times. He will get back up 7 times. So one customer leaves, I'm going to get 7 more. I won't even miss you. I have a team member that lives at yours. I'm going to get 7 more people. I won't miss you. Oh, one prospect blocked me. Today, my ad will run. I will have 20. So once you have abundant mindset, you stop giving up what we call commission break. Some of you, the way you used to even chase your customers, they used to feel like, what is this? I beg. The way you harass them and chase them is as if you want to use them for money ritual. And that's why many of them be like, I beg. What? Okay, I not buy again. I not buy. The ones that cannot tell you I not buy, they will just block you straight up because like like you have what we call commission breath. Why? You have scarcity. You just think if this customer does not buy from me now like this, my business will fail. I hope this is making sense for us. So you have to change that mindset to an abundant mindset. Okay, you have to have an abundant mind. You have to believe that there are abundance of customers. There are so many fishes in the river. I love African proverbs because we have a lot of these really amazing proverbs. It says, "Oh, water wey person go drink, go pass am. Oh, in go, oh voila, the water I go drink no go pass me." That's an abundant mindset. Oh, there are many fishes in the river. Do you get, like, you need to begin to confess all of these things. These are like powerful customized affirmation that opens up your mind. You understand? All these customers say that I'll get back to you. Believe that the customer will get back to you. Some of you just feel like I'll get back to you means the customer is not buying. That is the scarcity mindset. Oh, I'll get back to you. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll be looking forward. I'll send you a reminder myself. And you will actually allow this person rest. Some of you will not allow your customer rest. I'll get back to you every 2 seconds. Hello, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here. I'll be like, what is going on here? That's some of people actually think that this is about product therapy, suffer people that is because of the way you use to hound people. Why? Because you have scarcity mindset. When you have abundant, I personally, like, I've gotten to the point in my business where now I have to write down, I have my book, I have to write down every day, like, a customer that tells me they're going to get back to me. Because me, I will forget the customer. Like, no, literally, I did forget people. Now the customer will come and come say, hey, Faith, I almost forgot. I said I was going to get that product. I said, yes, ma'am, I've been waiting for you. Abundance, man, you tell me you get back to me, I will allow you to get back to me. Although I'm still going to teach you strategies to follow up in a way that is not like salesy, in a way that they're just feeding them, and then whenever they are ready to come. Now there are also strategies to quickly get the sales. It's about balancing this whole thing, right? But when you have an abundant mindset, you're not going to come up too desperate, okay? And because let me tell you the truth. Here's the truth. Especially when it comes to rich people, right? They do not want to feel that they are bailing you out. Okay? Rich people don't want to feel like they are bailing you out because that's why rich people buy from rich people. Because see, you're too desperate for this thing, then I feel like maybe this thing is not good enough. You're just trying to push it on me for some reason. Like those people who are rich, when you're too forceful, they kind of feel like, why is this person trying to push this thing on me? They feel like there's always an ulterior motive if you're too desperate. But if you allow them to make up their mind, allow them to make up their decision, they'll come around and they tell you, okay, I'm ready to get this now. And then they send you the money. That's where we say rich people will not stress you. And you to stop stressing them. What do you need to do? Get more people to talk to. Have more people to talk to. Tomorrow we'll talk about leads generation. We'll talk about setting goals. How many people should you be having every month? So that you will not be following those 3 people. So some of you, how many people do you talk to this month? Plenty people. All of them say month end. All of them. You'll be saying all of them. Then somebody like me will be thinking, when you say all of them is like 500 people. Then like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma. How many people are we talking about? They say, of course, sir, there are plenty. I say, yes, I know there are plenty. But how many? I think up to 50. You now shout, ha, coach, 50K. And I'm like, excuse me, what do you mean by 50? Okay, I think up to 25. Ah, no. How many people did you talk to? Like three or four. Three or four in 1 month, 30-day calendar month. And tomorrow we'll talk about that one. But the point here is you need to kind of like have an abundant mindset. You need to kind of like be like put yourself in the ocean and swim in it, and talk to a lot of people. When you talk to a lot of people, you will not feel pressured. You will not even put pressure on your prospect, and that's also when your selling game actually begins to swell. Okay, another mindset that you need to have is a growth mindset. Okay, it's a growth mindset. Now, a growth mindset is a mindset that is always willing to learn. Like, they're not perfect. Remember, I said that we're not perfect, right? But some of you just feel like if something is broken like this, or if you just try something, you just try this one, it does not, I better go, it's not for me. Some of you, even when you were trying to pay for this course, some of you, I saw you people, you're just showing your bad character to me. I just seen it like this, koro from my eyes. Your bad character, I just saw it. Come on to even wait patiently. Let the network even load. Coach, it's rolling like this. It's rolling, allow the thing to roll for goodness sake. Calm down. Some people be like, I won't try this, I won't left it. That's a growth mindset. A growth mindset is a mindset that is open to learning. A growth mindset is a mindset that keeps trying until it works. Okay, see me like this. Something cannot defeat me in this life. It cannot defeat me. If I said that I want to sell this hand cream, if I don't sell it, I will not rest. I will not leave it. Okay, this is so hard to sell, and I leave it. Like. And a growth mindset is the mindset that says nothing can defeat me. I must figure it out. A growth mindset is the mindset of everything is figure-outable. It is not rocket science. You see that thing I should say? It's not rocket science. I can figure this out. Please type it in the comment. Everything is figure-outable. It's a growth mindset. It just shows you that, okay, I don't know how to do this thing yet, but I can learn it. Some of you are not running Facebook ads because you tried this Facebook ad 1 or 2 times and you did not even understand what was going on, and you just abandoned it, and you might enter sun and be suffering under the sun. Then they'll come and ask you, why are you not succeeding? Say, I beg, the business is so hard, Joe. If I will say, I'll have to go and do prospecting on the street. Can you come? Figure it out. Sit down and stay on that thing. If it takes you 1 week, do it. Tell yourself, I'm not going to quit until I get this to work. Oh, you are trying to move from 3% to 6%. Or you are trying to sell 50,000 and the 50,000 is not 50,000 in. Tell yourself, see the 50,000, it must happen or it must happen. That's a growth mindset. It's a mindset that figures it out. Nothing can defeat somebody who has a growth mindset. I will learn it as long as there's another person that, in fact, if nobody else is even doing this thing, I will be the first person to do it. I must make it. It must work. Do you understand? You see this traveling business. I know myself. I had an experience when I was in university. I studied biochemistry in the University of Calabar. And for any of you probably has an experience or idea about the University of Calabar, there's a faculty or department that's called chemistry. How many of you know if you're going to Unica? So my cousin told me that, Faith, you see this chemistry department, people that are there, they are witches and wizards. Nobody used to have A in that department. I said, very good. Thank you for telling me that. And I told myself, you see this chemistry department that nobody used to have A, me, I will have A inside. That's a growth mindset. And I told myself I was going to do it. The same thing with this Oriflame business. When I started Oriflame business, people were like, oh, Oriflame is expensive, you can't sell it. People just used to buy 100 BPs and just be all right. And all of that. I said, no, it's not going to be that for me. I am going to master selling. I'm going to teach my team to sell. And that's why I started to train my team members to sell back in 2017. A lot of leaders didn't think they needed to sell Oriflame products. They just used to do, just get people to buy, then buy. You don't need to sell. I said, no, my own is going to be different. and I found a way to do it. And today you guys can see, right? So you have to have that kind of mindset, right? If anybody says, yeah, oh, all the Malabrites and the Malabites in the building, I see you guys, all right? Right? So everything, if you want to just tell yourself, don't allow somebody come and say, this product is hard. Oh, it's a novice set. Hey, 160,000. How can I say it? Tell yourself, I just want to prove to myself that I can do it. No, just to prove to yourself. Honestly, prove to yourself that this thing I can sell it. They say this thing is hard. Let me do it. And in fact, I will do it, and then I'll clap for myself and I'll move on to the next. And because once you conquer it, that's the end. You even realize how sweet it is to sell those expensive products. You don't want to sell cheap things anymore. Those of you that sell all these small products, let me not call the name of the brand. I don't know how you did. I used to think about it like, how many will you sell before you make 30,000 naira in this economy? Beg, I don't like stress though. Let me just say, I like to say just one product, plenty money. That's smart. So push yourself. Those of you that have never sold a skincare set, those of you that have never sold the wellness product, because you think, tell yourself, I'm going anyhow they're doing this to me, I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to. That is a growth mindset. I hope you're getting value from this. This is making sense for you. Another mindset that sales people have, successful people, is the mindset of excellence. This one is deep. A mindset of excellence is the mindset that tells yourself that I can't fail at anything. I tell myself I can't do a bad job. See, they don't go anoint you on top of this thing. They look like you people of you are waiting. They are waiting for somebody to come and anoint you and lay hands on you. I brought cap. Maybe I carry my cap and put it on you. Throw mantle. Somebody are waiting for them to throw mantle on you. Don't wait, though. I cannot throw mantle on you from here. You yourself will raise your own standard by yourself. Excellence is basically telling yourself that I cannot do a bad job. Excellence is paying attention to details and just tell yourself like I cannot just be untidy, you know. Excellence is paying attention to the minute details. For example, please, for those of us that are not in airplane, I apologize, but I'm sure that you can relate. Find a way to relate this thing to what you are doing. I would use the example of being an airplane brand partner in this case. So there is VIP offer, for example, and you're supposed to do 200 bonus points, and then you come and do 196 bonus points. Were you blind? Like, were you sleeping? And how did you get to the point where you actually checked and paid for your order and you saw that it's 196? What happened to the 4? You see, this lack of excellence mindset is the reason why a lot of us are struggling in our business. Paying attention to that minute details. Where were you? When this 4 BPs was missing in your order? They now want somebody to come and call you to tell you, I did not see it. It shows that you're not an excellent person. An excellent person pays attention to every detail. Now, beyond the sales, it also helps in the presentation of your work, right? How do you present information to your customer? Some of you just forward anything from group, you just forward to your customer, forward. And then you say, I sent her everything and she not respond. How will the person respond? Do you even know what you have even sent? Jaga, you don't do everything scattered. So excellent mindset, even on your status, is there an order in the way you do things? Or anywhere where belle face? Some of you want to even create a post. You don't even check whether there is space, whether there is a paragraph. You just gum everything together and post it. Let the customer have migraine while reading what you sent. Excellent. Paying attention to detail. Some of you cannot even calm down and you sell a product to a customer, making sure that customer have all the information. This is how to use it. Follow up with that customer. Make sure the person gets the right result, because that's why many of you, your customers keep complaining. You saw that product, somebody used it and got a good result. They posted testimonial on the group that is working, but your own customer will use it and it will not work. Every time is you. Why? Explain to me why. because you don't have an excellent mindset. You just say the thing to the customer. Some of you say feminine to customer. Customer will use the feminine and be washing their hair. And then the customer will come and say, this thing is not working, and you think the thing too will shock you. Then you now ask the customer, how are you using it? Why should you ask your customer how are you using it? When you should have taken your time to explain clearly to that customer how to use it so that they will get a good result. That's excellent. When was the last time you followed up with your customer to make sure that they're using the product correctly? Do you have a set of instructions on how to, Uma, this is how you use this product. Make sure you do this, make sure you do this, and make sure you do that. Then I'm going to get back with you in 2 days to see if they are using it correctly. Tell me why that customer will not come back to you. Do you understand? So it is, you'll be shocked. I mean, the thing I've heard somebody using eye cream and eye drop, they're putting it here. And then the customer comes and says, hey, what you said for me? My eye, I'm blind. Because you did not tell the customer where to put the eye cream. Right? So, but as funny as this sounds, these are the little things that is really affecting our business. We don't pay attention to details. And being a good salesperson, what would allow you to retain customers, what will even help you to even attract customers is the spirit of excellence. Typing and even the way you engage a new prospect, right? Some of you have, okay, I'm coming to that part, is professional. I will get there. How people came with your humility agbada, because I'm going to pluck out a lot of feathers. By the end of this thing, like this, everybody will just be like this. Featherless, because people are doing so many things that are just so like crazy, right? But when you have an excellent mindset, you keep asking yourself, how can I do this better? Right? How can I do this better? How can I present this information better? You want to post on your status. So why do you like to copy? I know those of you. I've been seeing my WhatsApp status in different people that I'm like, I did this thing not up to 1 minute ago. Why do you like copying my WhatsApp status? Because when I type, you will see that there is comma where there should be comma. Then you see that there is space where there should be space. But you cannot manage to. Some of you, even those screenshot and train, when you screenshot, you have to still crop. Some of you don't even bother. Why waste your time? It's because you don't have an excellent mindset. So that is very key. It's something you train yourself to become excellent, right? And it's what attracts people to you. It's what makes your customers just love you. I have my customers, like, they just love me. Because, oh man, no, don't do it this way, do it this way. Oh, no, that's not how to do it. And tomorrow, even if they want to buy Ashwebi, they'll come and meet me and say, hey, coach, I know that this will not all flame more, but I want you to advise me on how to do this. Why? Because you know that you're going to give them the best advice. You're going to, be very detailed about what you're doing. So excellent mindset is key. Excellent mindset is one thing that would help you build a good brand that attracts people. When you are excellent, even somebody that is jaga, when somebody dresses the bed and, lays it out very neatly, and then tucks it in very well, yeah, even the person that normally just likes scatter things, when a crazy person sees an excellent job, they recognize that. So even if somebody is not very organized, they become attracted to you because you are displaying excellence, right? I hope this is making sense. I'm going to say this. Some of you that design flyers, I've seen some of your flyers, and I'm going to just say this because it's part of your branding, okay? Please, is it that your eyes don't used to see the design when it's bent? Like you look at something that is straight, then one thing is like this, and something not that you shift it small. Let's just be like this, shift it. You will just bend it like that, and just post it like that. Why? It just shows that you just do things anyhow. If you want to be successful at selling, the little things matter. I'm not saying you should be a perfectionist. Yes, you should be growing, you should be improving, but an excellent mindset means that you do things 1% better. Now, you did something today, you may not have realized that maybe there's a better way I could have done it, and then you push it out. But the next day, you look at what you did before and you ask yourself, how can I do this better? You have to have that mindset. It's key. It's one of the most important things to building your personal brand. It's one of the most important things to building your personal brand. I spend a lot of time. This will probably be 3 hours. But I know that if we finish this, I told you, the mindset part, this day one is the most important. Every other thing that we build on it it's a walk in the park. Probably already know all these things, right? But if we don't fix the mindset, forget it. Another mindset that we need to have is to have a futurist mindset. Okay, what does a futurist mean? A futurist is somebody that looks at a situation and thinks 5, 6 years ahead. Some of us are not futuristic, and of course, in another term, it's called vision. But even more advanced than vision, being a futurist means that you can look at a customer right now, and you are not just seeing the sale that you're going to make from that customer today. You are seeing how eventually this person buys this product, absolutely loves it. This person will sign up, and this person will become a diamond director in my business, or president director. Or this person will buy and then recommend me to like 50 friends. Do you understand? Or decide to become part of a business partner. That's from the person, from the first day the person messages you. How many of us actually think about it? How many of us actually think about it? Because once you start to become futuristic, like once you think 5 steps, 5 years, 10 years ahead, the way you even talk to your prospect will be different. The way you talk to people will be different, right? Because you're not just interested in the now, you'll be patient in building relationships. Those of you will say, all the 30 people said that even reach out to me from my advert, nobody even buy. I beg that coach, please, can I change the advert? The advert did not work. Why? Because you have looked at the 30 people, and because they did not buy this month, or because they did not buy because you put juju in your mouth. Once you just tell them, bring money, they will just count the money and give you. So because that did not happen, so all of those, they are useless. How many of us are like that? Even for people that are in our team, I'll just back it up to people that are already beginning a business in our flame. Oh, because this your team member is not in your own terms serious now. In fact, that person, forget about the person. The person is gone. That's very wrong. You're not futuristic. But if you're going to be successful in sales, you have to learn to see beyond now. You have to be able to think, if I handle this prospect well, what could happen in the next 2 or 3 years? When I started running ads for me, I realized, at that time, I didn't have a lot of experience. And, I was selecting an age bracket that was giving me people who, I realized that everybody that was reaching out to me from that ad were in university. They were in second year, third year. Like, I could not speak plenty English, come tell me, say, hey, ma, I like this business, but I'm still writing my exam. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Why did you click? If you know you're not starting business now, you allowed me finish talking like this. You're not telling me you want to go and write the exam. So I started to get really frustrated. But then I figured out, okay, it's not even that bad. So these people, at least they now know about this business. So then they finish school, they finish NYS, they now realize that there's no work in this country. They will now come and meet me and say, okay, hey, that's Oriflame business I want to start. And so instead of getting angry that, I was not getting the right people who were ready to start, I started to get excited because I started to cultivate relationship with these people that eventually, I can tell you, for a lot of them, 2 years later, 3 years later, they finally signed up. Why? Because I saw that it's something that was possible. So I want you as a salesperson to begin to look beyond now. Look beyond the immediate. Some of you, this immediate profit is your problem in this life. It's your problem in this life. You just want to collect this money. No. Even add toothpaste on top for that customer, you will not. You collect all the money and you'll be happy. And then at the end of the day, that customer doesn't come back tomorrow. We won't talk about that. I think at the end of this course, we're talking about how to build a customer-centric, culture. Yeah? So you have to think about the future. Everybody you talk to, every prospect you meet, even if this person doesn't look like the business, even if this person is not going to buy from you, do you even imagine that this person can even give you a referral? Even if this person doesn't really need your product, don't you know that if you build a good relationship with that person can refer you, right? So it's important. Everything you're doing, think 4 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, what could this be? What can this come out from? What can come out of this? That will change the way you work. It will completely turn around how you talk to people, how you treat, how you even manage the leads that are on your phone. We're going to talk about that tomorrow as well. Okay. Another mindset is the mindset of persistence. You have to be persistent. You have to be persistent. Can you follow up somebody for 5 years? Can you? I can. No. I have systems and strategies. They hear from me every year. I will come and greet Auntie. Yo, Auntie, what's up? How you doing? you know, it's been 5 years though since you collected my number. I just say I should come and greet you, my red ma. Follow up, persistence. Either buy or you buy. If it takes you 10 years, I will wait for you. We will not die. We will all live long. All of us will live long. We'll see our children. As long as they are alive, me and you, we will buy this product. If it takes you 10 years, fine, I don't mind. Well, whether we do anything or we don't do anything, the year is going to come and go. Now, what's the point? Continue following up. That's a persistent mindset. So you have to be persistent. If you are going to sell, you have to be persistent. Being persistent does not mean being a nuisance. It just means being consistent in your approach until you get a result. Being consistent in your approach until you get a result. Don't say, this one I've been talking to her since I beg, let me just leave her job. I need to tell my customers that as long as you do not block me, the only way that probably needs to stop hearing from me is maybe you block me. As long as you not block, or I lose your number. Apart from that, me and you in this life forever and ever. Right? Create a system that allows you to be persistent in follow-up. And we will learn different strategies around that. But it's a mindset. It's a mindset. Some of you give up too easily. You talk to one person today, say, every time I message him, he does not use to answer. Every time I message him, he does not use to answer. So I'm not even going to talk to him again. Did the person say you stop talking? This is I even used to ask people like, would you like to continue hearing from me? Yes. If the person says no, I leave the person. But as long as the person does not mind. The person has not said, stop sending me all these messages. The person has not blocked you. Why are you stopping? Continue. It's seeds you are sowing and you're watering them. There are people that you follow, use different tactics before they will eventually buy. It's the way it is. We're going to also learn about that tomorrow. Okay? Getting value so far? Making sense for you? Self-discipline. Self-discipline. Some of you that always need motivation, they did not call me. They didn't. My plan did not even call me. This month, I'm not even going to say. Who are you selling for? Who are you selling for? To be honest, do you know that as a salesperson, you work for you? You are in 100 control of your time. You are in 100 control of your income. You are in 100 control of your activities that you're selling. So you're not working for, for those of us that are in Oriflame or any other supplier, whether it's Oriflame that's your supplier or whether it is a Unilever that is your supplier, you're not working for them. You are working for yourself. So anybody that wants to be angry should be angry. If they are not like us to talk to me at all, this business, I'll just leave it. May they know they talk to me anyhow. I will just leave it. Some of you, because you lack self-discipline. Self-discipline is doing what you need to do, no matter how you feel, no matter who is watching. Show up every day for your business. Not because somebody is going to clap for you. If they clap for you, fine. If they don't clap for you, clap for yourself. That's, all the products are even out of stock. And I vex. The self-discipline will say, okay, which one is available now? Let me promote that one. Hello? Am I making sense? Some of you, product is out of stock, you go vex. Sometimes I wonder, who do they vex for? Who do they vex for goodness sake? Oh, this is not available. Okay, which one they? That's self-discipline. It's doing what you need to do, no matter how you feel, or no matter who is watching. Some of you, they have to call you and say, I need to share your catalog today. There's some of you is offer. If there's no offer, the day they don't even give good incentives, say, this offer not even strong. So let me not even worry myself. Let me relax. That means you lack self-discipline. Self-discipline as a salesperson is doing what you need to do. You have achieved your goal for the month, and so you keep doing what you're supposed to do, no matter how you feel, no matter who is watching. That's self-discipline. That's what takes people to the top. The people who get to the top are not people that they follow up. Have you noticed the people that are on the top? Who is following them up? Okay, who is following me up? Who is following me up? Like, just ask, who do you think follows me up? And call me and say, hey, Coach Faith, this month you have to say two feminine. Who does that? People that, in fact, I used to tell my leaders that it's an insult to your intelligence. Like, I don't do it. My leaders are here. I will never call anybody and say, why won't you know all that? Because I feel like you're an adult. You're 18 and above. You're an adult. You know they catch you and your children. My own children, they eat like this thing. If I not stay, if we not stay this market, I don't know. I don't get another work. So my children and my goals and my why and my vision are the only inspiration and follow-up I need. I don't need anybody to remind me. That's self-discipline. If you are here and you still keep waiting for somebody to push you before you move, they have to start you every month like generator. Every month they have to some months you go kick, like my generator kick. So some months, you know, go even be kick. We go import, you know, maybe they have to be like, Coach Faith, maybe you're like, you know, here, and then they have to go and look for the director up. It's when the director up, now reach down to come and talk to you. Be like, Coach Faith, call me today. I don't blow. You fast. I'm going to make it in this business. You're not serious. You're not a serious person. You are not a serious person. You're not ready. You're not going to be a sales master with that kind of attitude. I tell my leaders, if I have to call you to place 200 BPs a month, I'm insulting your intelligence. I will not do that. I respect you too much. I have too much respect on your intelligence to call you and remind you about your order. That is an insult. But if you are someone that has self-discipline, there's certain conversations I don't have. My leaders are here, they know. If you're a beginner, I know you don't know. So I'll be teaching you, coaching you, guiding you. You get to a level in this business, we don't have those kind of conversations. We do not. We do not have those kind of conversations. I don't. The conversations I want to have with you are conversations that would increase your capacity, not small things like sales. So you have to kind of be self-disciplined enough to know what to do. If you don't know, it's a different thing, but that you know and you refuse to do that for whatever reason, whether you feel good, you don't feel good. Even if you are sick, change your hand that is sick, noni. They're giving you drip. They took you injection in your bum. Then your hand cannot press phone. Why? I don't understand. You lack self-discipline. Yes, I know, like, oh, coach, yeah, you know, I saw one skit on TikTok the other day about this lady who says, you know, she did a skit and said, oh, she's in the hospital, and when she hears that a customer say, are you available? Oh, you say you dey sick, abi? You know where? No worry, make her go find another person. That she carried her drip from the hospital and went to go and deliver the product to her customer. That's to show you someone that has self-discipline. As long as you never die, sell. In fact, the sickness will come up for your body, because when you are passionate, sickness can't stay. Some of you say you are the one that will even attract sickness. Every time they call you, hey, coach, headache, they worry me. You know, say headache, no, they worry you. You be like, headache is worrying me. That's why I cannot post. I cannot do this. You just lack self-discipline. But I believe that after coming to this training, after finishing this boot camp, the next time your prospect or your coach won't come out and say, no, coach, no, that's not a conversation we're supposed to be having. I know what I'm supposed to do. Like, you should even just go and tell in fact, you should go and call your upline and say, please, don't call me about my orders anymore. From this day henceforth, I'm taking full responsibility. I will push. Sometimes, of course, you need to, by the time you start getting really good at selling, in fact, they don't even need to call you. When they are just refreshing, they are looking for people to call you. You're not going to be part of them. You won't be part of them, because by the time they know people, I know this one's done. But they go just design flyer, send that to you. Well done, you're doing well. Why? Because you have learned self-discipline. You have learned self-discipline. Okay? For those of us that are not in Oriflame, your place of work. In fact, if you're not in Oriflame itself, you don't even have upline. There's nobody needs to tell you to be self-disciplined, because nobody will even call you to tell you that go and sell. Now hunger or the product you don't buy, where you don't store, put for house. You go pack and go sell. Oh. You don't need this kind of advice. Sorry, film brand partners that need this advice, because some of them, they see they behave like small baby. Are we getting value? Is this making sense for you? All right. So another mindset that you have to have, which is very important, is empathy. Correct. Feto, yeah, that's my girl. She's not even in Nigeria. She's in Ireland. She's not born. They say from Ireland or Nigeria. That's the kind of people I have in my team. Shout out to all BBA team members. You guys are the best, man. All right. Okay. So empathy. Empathy is really like feeling. How do I put this now? It's being empathic. Like it's being, understanding, right? Understanding people, like really coming from a place of understanding. And having empathy is very important because it's going to help you with handling objections and closing sales. Some of you think that everything is a warfare. Everything a fight. Your customer say, I don't have money, you go vex. Your customer say, the product is expensive, you don't vex. They tell you this one, you just say, yeah, like, but they bite you. Any small thing, you don't vex. Can't you just tell your customer, I understand, and really mean it? Oh, your customer says, I don't have money to buy this time. Oh, I understand, no problem. Then you now find a strategy to just kind of like maintain that relationship until the customer buys. Empathy is very, very important. Like, you need to truly show that you understand the customer's situation. Oh, your customer has an issue with the product, be empathic, show that you really care about them. Try and help them salvage the situation. Right? It has come from a mindset of empathy. Not that you vex. Sometimes you are vexing for both the customer, the product, everybody. No, that kind of mindset cannot take you far. Right? You just have to learn to understand the situation. Okay, learn to be understanding, feeling somebody saying hello, thank you so much for that. You need to be empathic. And empathy also, it allows you to really care about the customer's situation so that you can now even give them the best solution to their problem. Right? So empathy is a very, very important mindset when it comes to sales. It would attract people to truly feel like you really care about them. Not that you are just getting their money, but you really about them and the solution or the problem that they have and you wanting to solve it. I've had situations where I've gone above and beyond for my customers. Like, and when I say above and beyond, I mean above and beyond. And they are locked in for life, So empathy is very, very key. If you're that person who's always like, you're always, your blood to the heart in Nigeria parlance, right? Anyone you don't para, be calm down, cool down, relax, chill. Like, just let your customer say, I don't have money, and say, oh my, I understand. I know that the economy is really tough right now, but I know that things are going to get better. And it's okay, even if you're not ready to buy at this time. I mean, no be the day with them price market and they buy Amabi. The customer say, my sister, not true, sir. Even if I don't fit buy this one now, I just don't talk this thing. Show me your catalog, which other thing? Even if I don't fit buy this one, I fit get small thing. I fit get small thing where I fit just patronize you. You don't try, you talk well. How many of us have had that experience before? Why? Because you showed empathy, you felt their pain, You felt their pain. See all this customer said, they're just saying they don't get money, they're broke. They are broke, feel their pain, and just understand where they're coming from. And that empathy can endear people to you. And this is not something you can fake. You cannot fake empathy, right? You either have it or you don't have it. But you have to learn it. Learn it. You learn to really be. Don't. Some of us are so focused on the sale we want to make that any other thing that anybody is saying is annoying to you. Because customer does not have money, you vex. Customer cannot buy now, you vex. The customer, why is it waste my time? After I've spoken to this customer, I call her. You go the vex inside. And the customer is feeling that energy because what you are saying, communication is just 7%. The thing you are saying is 7%. Every other thing is vibe. As you are angry, your customer knows you are angry. Even the hello, the way you say it has to do with how you are feeling. You say hello is hello. Same word, but how you're feeling, determines how the word is coming across, and that's how people receive it. But when you're empathic, when you truly care, everything you say, people come to that, they feel understood. They feel like you get them. And when you get to that point, that's when we called you. You have built rapport with that customer, and forget it. Once you build rapport, you don't hook them like this for their neck like this. They go back. It's only a matter of time. When that situation improves, they'll definitely buy. Okay. And finally, you have to be professional. Never, ever, ever, as a salesperson, lose your guard. Right? Never, ever, ever, as a salesperson, lose your guard. You have to be professional at all times. This business is not a joke. Please, I want you to type in the comment, my business is not a joke. Please type in the comment, my business is not a joke. Stop playing. You have to be professional as a salesperson, right? How you address people, you have to be professional about it. Hi, hey, what are you buying today? That's wrong. And being professional is using professional language. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Somebody messages you. How much is it from your status? You now say, it's 5,000. You have not talked to that person before. You people have not started a conversation at the beginning of the day. But because the person say how much, you now say 5,000. That's not professional. Somebody replies your post and says, how much? So, hello, good afternoon, sis. How are you today? After you have said that, then you now go and respond and say, okay, the price of this product is XYZ. Be professional. Learn to say good morning. They greet. I don't they talk these things. More than they try greet. Especially, I'm sorry, Gen Z bodies, Gen Z brand partners. I don't know why people miss that home training. And that's why they are not selling. You are so rude. You are too rude. Don't write in shortcut. I don't know, like people still do that. Hey, hoi, hi, hey. Please, nobody will take you seriously with that kind of attitude. Be professional. Know how to write properly. Don't put shorthand. I don't understand. You are typing. People go finish. I don't understand. Put paragraph. Put full stop. Where full stop? Shift the thing that put. You want to talk. Put bullet point. What is the benefit of this product? You will not type everything together. I don't know, people are not seeing well. It's the one that is too much. The person that is even asking is not even well. The person is not even well. And you want them to understand this thing that you have gone together. If you wrote that thing, if you write that thing to your English teacher, would you go pass? I don't even understand how you made it to university. Some of you actually can write well, normally. But when you now bring it to your business, like you just forget all the thing that you spent years in school learning. Be professional. Be professional. I don't know how to say this. This is like another course on its own, but you can Google this thing online. That's why some of you cannot even write Facebook advert that will convert. You don't even know beginning, middle, greeting, closing. You don't know. You cannot say please and thank you. Yes, ma'am. Try this thing only today. Just for the next 1 week. Anybody that, whether this person is a small girl or a small boy, just speak yes, ma'am, ma'am. Just put it yes, sir. Just try it. Just try it. Somebody's talking to you, just greet, good morning, man. Those things make people love you. They make people love you. They make people like so attracted to you. And then they soften up. They be like, for those of us that are in Africa, Africans, we like respect. You see, respect like this, for us, is more important than anything in this life. We can pack all our money and give to somebody that respects us just for the fact that this person is respectful. And that's why a lot of us are not able to even sell high quality, high network. We think everybody's your mate. Even if the person is your mate, address people professionally. Except you have permission to use their name, be professional. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for reaching out. How are you doing today? Even the person they shout, how much is the price? Shout first greet. These simple things. simple. These are like the simple things that, you know, by the time you put them in your business, it just makes your work so very important, very neat. Yes, courtesy, being polite. Being polite. Somebody buys from you, you don't even send a thank you note. You just say thanks. Say for thanks. If I slap you. What's thanks? What is thanks? What's that? Thank you for your order, ma'am. I really appreciate your purchase. Like simple etiquette. Thank you, Kucho. Like you just, if some of your customers, I'm sure by the time some of you start doing this video, they will be laughing. You go shock them. You'll be like, what's it they wearing this one? So thank you so much. I really appreciate your order. Like, oh, okay. Nice. Do you think the next time somebody wants to buy, they will not go and meet the person that say, oh, thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate you. Go and learn how to write business letters. Go and write a business owner. You should know how to write business letters. You want to do follow-up. You want to send your customer to buy something. You cannot even greet your customer. You just send broadcast message. Let me know hello for 10,000. Where is the good morning? Where is the hello? Where is the permission to even send them a message? You know that you do not, it is wrong for you to just push your catalog to someone or push your product to someone. You need to ask for my permission before you send me anything. Do you understand? Like, I want to talk to you about a product. I need to ask for your permission. That is it okay if I share with you X, Y, Z? Like when you begin to start asking people for permission, you start to take you seriously. Or some of you, because you don't want to take permission, you will just slap the broadcast message to 300 people on your broadcast list. And then say, I send them, oh, because the thing you said I should send, I sent it. Nobody answered. How would they answer you? Why would they answer you? Very simple thing. Hello, sir. Today I'm talking about a wellness pack. And this product is super amazing. I think you will love it. Is it okay if I share with you more information about this product? Is it okay if I tell you how this product can help? Is it okay if I... And then the person say, oh, it's okay. I don't mind. Go ahead. Yes, please. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And then you go ahead and send the information. And then, you know, ask the person, would you like to try it out? Would you like to order this? How soon would you like to get this? These are professional terminology. Now English. You see, this is not my English. Now be our problem. Many of us do not know. But these are things that you have to kind of like become very, very intentional about. You have to become intentional about it. You have to train yourself. This is why people actually, you know, in a formal setting, if you are doing like a formal business setting, you will actually go and learn business language, email writing. Those of us who work in corporate organizations, true of us. Those of us who work in customer service, yeah, true of us. Yes, everyone can go do customer service training because we all need it. How to write proper messages. Do you know that chatting on WhatsApp it's an official conversation? It's an official letter. Yeah. Do you know? Giving a customer an information about a product, it's an official letter. It's an official pitch. It's official. It's not a joke. Am I making sense? So it's important that you have to, you know, and you know, these are things that make you kind of like stand out. You know, I've had people who, maybe some of you had maybe spoken to them before about a particular product, but they don't even understand you. Then they come to me, they somehow maybe find my advert saying the same thing, and then they come to me and they say, oh, you didn't, I spoke to someone about this, but the person didn't explain it in this way. And I really love how you told me about this, and that's why I'm buying from you. They've heard. That's why some of you come and you want to do a luta. Hey, somebody collected my customer. You want to share somebody's share. Something is not telling you. If what you are coming to fight the person that collected your customer, you're not asking yourself, why did this person leave me and buy from somebody else? What did that person do differently that made that person choose to buy? Why can't I become the person that somebody would prefer to buy from? Have to be professional. Your business is not a joke. Take it seriously. And if you do not treat it like a business, it will not pay you as one. That's really some major reason why a lot of us are not getting the kind of results that we are getting. Treat your business like a business and it will pay you as one. We're almost done. We're almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Now, for anyone to buy from you, we have what we call the KLT factor. Okay? The know, like, and trust factor. In fact, it's a measurement. Okay? Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Right. So, for someone to buy from you, there is a measurement, there is a know, like, and trust factor. You see this thing, you cannot jump it. Know, like, and trust factor. If a customer does not know you, they will not even come and meet you in the first place, right? If they don't like you, forget about it. If they don't trust you, don't even worry, they won't buy. So your job, your your only job as a salesperson is to make sure that every person who is a prospect that reaches out to you checks off these three boxes. Make sure that your customer, you give them an opportunity for them to know you. And we'll talk about that at some point. I'm not sure when, maybe today, tomorrow. You need to give them an opportunity to know you. Actually, yes, in knowing you is where building your brand comes in. And knowing you is not just knowing your name, it's knowing what you represent, it's knowing the problem that you solve for them. For example, if I am not sure that you're a doctor, right? Will I carry my sickness to you? Yeah? Even if you are giving me advice, will I take you seriously? Will I allow you to treat me? I have to know that this person is someone that can solve the solution that to my problem, right? Once I have the understanding of, I have clarity, I am sure that this person can solve my problem, then I would not relax. I will not say, okay, let me even see if this person is, a nice person. How many of you have had to change vendors? You go to a particular vendor, and yes, you know that they are good at this, you know that they can deliver, but you just don't like their attitude. You don't like how they act. You don't like how they behave. You don't like how they talk. And you know they can do it, but you would rather go look for somebody else who is better. I know you have that ability. I know that you can sell. I know you have this. I know you have that. I know you can solve this problem for me, but I don't like you as a person. Maybe it's in the way you talk. Maybe it's how you relate to them. This is like all the mindset thing and being professional and all of that. Personally, I do not buy from people I don't like. I will carry my money and I will walk. I will walk. I don't care if you are selling it cheap. I will walk. I'll buy it somewhere that's more expensive, but I'll pay for only. I'll spend my money only where I like to spend it, and that's what most people do. That's what most rich people do. People who have money. I work too hard for my money to give somebody that is just like not a good person, right? And then finally, they have to trust you. They have to be sure that you're not just going to use them for money ritual, like I said, right? They have to trust that they have their best interest at heart. They have to trust that you are going to be there for them. They have to trust that you would see them, you help them find the solution. If they pay you this money, they shall get the product. Beyond getting the product, they will also get the solution that they are paying for at the end of the day. So this is your most important job. And this KLT, to be honest, if it's not 100% complete with every prospect, you can't get a sale from that person. I mean, think about it. All the sales that you have made, if you think about it, like if you take a moment to think about all your customers, just think about each one. You will see the connection and the relationship. You will know exactly when this person knew you. You will know exactly when this person really liked you. You will know when the trust was there for that sale to have happened. And when you are prospecting, when you are, prospecting, whether it's online or offline, that is the goal of prospect. That is the job we are supposed. That's the fact. That's the whole hustle. For some of us, we don't even think about this. We just want to collect the money from the customer, and that's why we don't get it. The point of prospecting is to build this KLT factor. It's not to sell. This sales will happen on its own after all of this has happened. So every conversation, every time you walk up to someone, every time you meet someone, I don't think you should be so focused on that one bottle of Femina you want to sell, but I want you to be focused on building this KLT with this customer. Okay? I hope this is making sense for us. So the first step to building your know, like, and trust factor is by building your personal brand. Who are you? Who are you? Are you an Oriflame brand partner, or are you somebody that solves a particular problem for a customer? Are you just here? They say, if you sell these products, we go build us for Banana Island. Is that the only reason why you are selling? That's why you're not selling. So first, in building your personal brand, how do you want to come across to your customer? What do you want your customers to know you for? What problem are you planning to solve? So you have to first and foremost have a clarity of purpose. You need to know why you are in this business, how you are serving your customer, what solution you are here to provide. There are thousands of products in the world. The particular one you choose to promote should be directly related to. Please, I'm interrupting you. Sorry for the break in transmission. All right, sorry guys. Okay, so you have to be clear. You have to be very clear. When somebody reaches out to you, they need to know exactly how you are going to help them. And the way I taught my team members this thing is who you help. Please, can I see that in the comment? Who you help? Who are you here to help? Who are you here to help? So you must have that clarity of purpose. But two is you must have consistency of approach, meaning that you have to have a style and you have to stick with it. That's why all this copy and paste business, you see this person, you copy it. You see that person, you copy it. You see that, like, you just become I don't know, you're confusing. In fact, but you yourself, you are confused. Then the people that you reach out to, they are confused. Every advert that you see, you go and run it. Not every advert is for you. You need to know who you are directly helping. And that's where you now know how to begin to attract these people. That's when you now know what to say to them. That's when you now know how to follow them up. Are you here to solve people's skin issue? Which type of skin issue are you solving? Is it pimples? Is it dark spot? Is it wrinkles? Is it sagging skin? No, you want to do all of them. That's why you cannot chase plenty rabbits and you catch anyone. Focus. Be consistent in your delivery. Then cleanliness of delivery has to do with the level of excellence with which you do what you do. How do you show up? You see this excellence, that is this small, fine finishing touch. That's what makes you stand out, this cleanness. How many of you know, some of the best brands that you have, there's this thing about how they're so clean in their execution, clean in their approach, clean in the way they talk, clean in the way they follow up. Like this, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but you get, right? You understand, right? It's how they do their thing. There's a mannerism. There's this thing that just makes you fall in love with them. That's part of your personal brand. That's part of your personal brand. Okay? So let's edit your brand, okay? The first thing that you want to do, I don't know whatever you're doing so far, that you have been doing. Today it went. So the first thing that you want to do is you need to define who you are and who you serve. Okay, who you are. You cannot sell everything. You cannot. I've been in Oriflame for 8 years. I'm very sure for those of you who follow me, you can count the number of products that I promote in the last 8 years. True or false? There are thousands of products. I use everything, but there are a few products that you will hear me talk about. And I've built my brand to the point where people now know that that's the problem I help them solve. Does it mean they're not buying other things? They're buying. But I attract the people who have this problem, and then eventually they will, by the time they sign up, they will see other products. But then this is like how I attract them. A specific clientele, a specific niche. This is what they always call niche, right? You have to carve your niche. Okay? You have to carve your niche. Not that, this person is selling wellness, so you too go and sell wellness. Is it your niche? Decide. Even if it's wellness you want to sell, there's a particular problem that wellness solve that you can focus on. We are all selling wellness. I can focus on one. I can only focus on somebody that has a migraine issue, and all I talk about is this migraine. I know that the wellness can do 300 other things, but I'm just going to focus on migraine. I help people solve their migraine problems. Simple. Do you understand? And I'm just going to talk about this one thing for the next 1 year. Sometimes I do short bursts of campaigns like that. I mean, for now, I do a lot of this because I train my team and I give them things to do. So if you see me do stuff, but personally, I tell my leader that I've had particular ads that I've been running for the last 2 years, 3 years. I know they change up. That's how I generate it. That's how I attract that's how I attract the kind of people that I want. I pick a niche and I focus on it. That's what you need to do. All of us can sell wellness back, but we would attract different types of customers based on the particular problem I've decided to zero in on. All of us can sell feminine wash, but I would attract a certain kind of people based on this particular problem. Feminine wash can solve plenty problems. Is it odor? Is it itching? Is it dryness? Whatever. Like, decide which one you want to solve, not everything. So that when you are talking, when you're training, when you're teaching, when you're building a community, when you're creating and building a community, which I'm going to teach you, you know that it's the people that have that problem you bring, and that would help you to pull in a lot of leads that are going to eventually convert. The second thing that you want to do is, remember I talked about excellence, branding. Kitchen. Sorry, guys. Not best. So I have a toddler who, you know how children are. They want to also, get their own attention at the end of the day. It feels like I'm spending so much time with you people. So like, who are all these people that my mom is talking to? So I apologize for that breaking transmission. Okay, so focus. Okay, focus on one thing. Build authority through focus. What did I say? Please type it in the comment. Build authority through focus. Choose one problem. And trust me, if you choose one problem, you realize that there are plenty of products that can even help, to solve that problem. But focus on one thing. Then another thing that you want to do is you want to clean up your social media. This one, I said I'm going to say today. Are you ready? So there are different types of social media accounts, and you are going to decide which one is your own today so that you can repent and start to, clean your brand up. There are some people's social media profile is a dead ground. Cricket is like a graveyard. And hey, yes, it's graveyard. Nothing happens there. The last time you posted on your Facebook page is February 12, 2012. They're even looking for you. Your prospect wants to even check you out online. So you are talking to somebody on WhatsApp. You have said your name. That person has gone to Facebook to look for you. You don't know. I'm telling you, people who have money, they want to be sure that let this person not be a scammer. The person goes online and looks for you, says her name is Faith Capona. Then they go, if they search for you on Google, what would they find? I think that's another activity you want to do today. Go and search for yourself on Google. What would come out? People want to be sure. That way you see some people go and write, is this person a scammer? They probably checked, is Otege Hope a scammer? They will go type am because people don't, They've been beaten a lot of times. You're talking to a customer and then you just realize that that customer disappeared. You don't know, they're probably going to do background check on you. And then they now come and see you on Facebook. This person has not posted anything in the last 300 years. After that person, God, I beg you, thank you. You don't save me from this kind of person. So now, so I for transfer to this person now. It could just disappear because they don't post anything for a page for Facebook. I don't even know anything about her. I don't know. Some of you are so I don't know. Like I don't understand. You're all together to yourself. You are your best. You are the best kept secret. Your life, you are a secret. Are you an MIA, CIA agent, FBI agent? Your life is shrouded in secrecy. Leave selling and go and work for FBI. This is not your calling. If you know that you're not going to show up, you are secretive. This is not for you. It's not for. I'll be very honest with you. You have to build authority. You have to show up. People need to know you. They need to know you. They don't know you. They cannot fall in love with you, and they cannot trust you. They will not buy from you. Those of you secret service agents, you don't post nothing about yourself. Nobody, you don't post anything about yourself. We don't know your favorite cloth. We don't know your favorite food. We don't know what you like. Whether you're a Christian, we don't know. Whether you're a Muslim, we don't know. Whether you're a leader, let people even be identified. Let them even identify that, okay, oh, this person, then they will not know, this one, I beg you, I don't want. Oh, wow. Oh, this person is by, people will come and I've seen people open up to me because they see that I attend this particular church. So it's like, our New Year is all of us. It's my church member. Somebody is even, talking with them, like, you are even from my village. Okay, that's the end. They don't buy that. But nobody knows. So that's the first. Those of you that your Facebook page is a dead grand, receive life on that page by fire by thunder. Receive life. Please say I receive life. So how can you begin to build up your page? One post a day. You can even start with one post a week, but ideally one post a day. Post about yourself, please. And again, I said I'm going to do a training that talks about different social media. I don't know whether it's this one. Is this one? Okay, no, not this one. I'm going to do a post that talks about, I'm going to teach us all different social media, platforms and what to put up on, where to post products, where to post your lifestyle, all of those things, right? Post about the things you love. Post about the things you love. What do you love? Write it. 5 things that I love. 1, I like food. 2, I like to sleep. 3, I like to read. 4, I like movies. 5 things that you love. And then begin to talk about it. Every time you do it, talk about it. You go to church, or some of you like fashion. You're so fashionable. Your fashion sense is just mad. Not like us. When God was sharing fashion sense, I was sitting in one place. I was reading book. So I missed that class when they were sharing fashion sense. I don't have it. So if people want to come and judge me with my fashion sense, you're on your own. But at least you know that I study book. So people know that I study book. What do I used to post on my Facebook? Any book I'm reading, I'll come and post it. My new read. You like fashion. You are a shoe freak. We should know that this person is a shoe freak. You like hair. We should know you like hair. You like amala. Excuse me, every time you go to an amala joint, I want to know about it. Do you understand? I want to know. Some of you say, when I started my business, I used to be like, remember I said I was an introvert? I am still an introvert. I have not changed. But I know that people need to know me enough to trust me enough to buy from me. So I am giving people an opportunity to know who I am. Yeah? So my husband will be like, oh, Faith, must you say that? I say, yeah, our business, the way it is upside down. You think I have to hide all these things? No, but I need to show it so they can see that I am real, and then they will like me enough to want to do business with me. And that's how it works. So write down the things that you like. I'm not saying going to post. If you like skincare, post about your skin. Are you on my page? At least if you count 5 or 6 posts, you will just see me showing off my skin. True or false? Because I'm here to help people solve their skin issues. That's what I've been doing since I joined the replay. now is, you know, looking good in general, like weight and all of that, like I've been focused on lately with the knee replacement and all. People should know what you love. People should know what you love. People should know what you begin to post. You go to church on Sunday, please snap picture. Look for a nice place. Snap a nice picture and post it. Oh, your house is not fine. No problem. Is your neighbor's gate fine? Stand there and snap and post. And just put one quote. Start doing it, don't worry. If they don't like it by yourself. My first 2 years of posting is me and my husband that used to like my post. I will like, then I'll go and meet my husband and say, that's how you not even support somebody's business. Now you see my post, you not even like it. Like it, Joe. Sometimes I'll carry his phone and like my post by myself. Me and my husband will like our post. But I was consistent. I started posting, liking myself. I was liking myself. My husband used to call me a gamma lizard. If you jump further, nobody clap me, I clap myself. You have to be like that. Because that's how you build your brand. So when somebody is looking you up, and they go to your page, they just scroll through, they're like, this person, she's nice. And then imagine if that person also has the same interest as you are. That person is sold. It's sold. So whatever it is that you like, go and show us. Let's know. That's how you even begin to attract people that like the same things that you like. And before you know it, when you are this, like when I talk with some of my prospects, my husband is like, do you people know yourself before? And I'm like, no, she just messaged me today. I'm like, so how are you able to build that rapport with this person such that there are people already gisting and all? I say, yes, because I attract, people that are like me. All of us have the same. I want like, so we cannot relate with ourselves even from day one. Yeah. So if your Facebook page is a dead ground, please go and put life in it and decide to start posting. Okay. Number 2, dumping ground. Dumping ground. See that your page, dustbin, anything that is passing, is you like it, you share on your page. All your village people, they tag you, it will show on your page. Somebody is watching pornography, they tag you, it will show on your page. Somebody died, they tag you, it will show on your page. Go to your page settings on Facebook and tagging options, and just remove everybody that is tagging you. Just turn it off until you approve for somebody's post to show up. It should not show up. Okay? Go and remove all those things, delete all those posts, and change your tagging settings. Some of you is share. I'm not saying you should not pray. I'm not saying you should not, do early morning prayer. Please, can you share the early morning prayer on your stories? Because after today's one, after today, that prayer has expired. You pray another one tomorrow. Why must everything be on your timeline? Post it on your stories, for goodness sake. Share it. Yes, you should share it on your story. Don't share it on your wall. Don't share it on your wall. Share it on your stories. Your put the dog. Somebody wants to know anything about. They will not even know all the food, different type of food recipe. One of that food you will not cook. You will not cook it, but you just keep posting, sharing it on your page. Stop it. Stop that nonsense. Go and clean up delete go and some of you have never even checked your profile. You have not even checked out yourself. Going to check out yourself on all you do is post. You've not even gone to say, let me even look at my timeline, what it looks like. How many of you actually do that? It's just like every day you bath, you walk out, come out, you don't look mirror. That's how your page is. And you want somebody to buy from you. You're not original, you're not authentic. And that's the way you already look like a scammer online. How would they trust you? And you are DMing people on Facebook for them to buy from you. How some of you have not even been blocked, I don't even know. So if your page is a dumping ground, please come clear that up. Okay. Don't allow anything that you did not post yourself should not be. Even if you want to post Coach Faith stuff, video, write your own thing, like put your own voice in. Don't just forward, don't just share. Put your voice in it. Oh, I just found this exciting post about this our leader did this, or this person said this, and it made so much sense, and I thought you would get value from it too. Please explain to me why you are sharing that person's thing on your post. Like, I need to know why you're sharing it, right? If you must share, explain to me why you're sharing. I hope this is making sense for you. If your page is a dumping ground, please go and do environmental sanitation on your page and clear it out. Okay. So the dead pages will receive life. The dumping ground will have environmental sanitation. Which other one? Fighting ground. Ah, Jesus. Some of you, every time, every post me anonymous, they are fighting something on one page on Instagram. Because I don't know, in your mind, you want to build engagement. You go and carry the matter from another person's page and come and put on your own page and come and start fighting. Like, excuse me, that's not professional. It's just like you are fighting on the street. You are a salesperson, you're a sales marketer for Zenith Bank. Let me use Zenith Bank as an example. And you are supposed to bring in 30 million naira worth of sale. Then the customer you want to go and meet now see you on the street fighting, don't tear shirt, they want break person head, and you want to come and collect my 30 million. This one I fit collect my money, then beat me on top sef, because you are so aggressive. Everything preparing you. This one, that one, that, like you are so violent. You are attacking Tinubu, you are attacking Sanwo-Olu, you are attacking that person, this person, that the pastor's own, you will talk it on your page, and the big brother's person fight, you come and bring it up. Come on. Like this you yourself, you know they tire. Please, negative energy, delete it from you. Don't come, your page should not be a fighting ground. It should not be a fighting ground. It should not be a fighting ground. Some of you, and I have to say this one, some of you, it's like you are addicted to sorrow. You're addicted to sorrow. Is the everybody, this one have died, you post it on your page. That one accident happened here, you post it on your page. How this life, oh, nobody knows tomorrow, on your page. Somebody comes to your page like this and scrolls down, they will just feel sad. Like everybody is dying. I'm not saying you should not recognize people that are dying, but must it be on your wall? Post it on your stories. After 24 hours, that's gone. Like every time they come on your page, you don't, because it's energy. People are picking energy from you. People are picking energy from you. What energy are you passing on your page? Some of you, you're always attacking people, attacking this, attacking that, attacking, fighting, fighting this, fighting that. Please. I don't say you no go rant for your story. After 24 hours, it go. You not stick to your thoughts. Your profile is very important. Why? Because like remember I said be futuristic, right? Think long term. Think long term, right? Think about that person that will want to join your business tomorrow, and the person will just decide, I've been watching this person, I want to even know whether she's really good. But then they will now go to your Facebook and go and research on you. Some of you will never get American visa, because you know that American people, when you go and submit your visa, this thing, they used to go and check your Facebook. Do you know that they come to your house? They do all these background checks. So do you know? Even your social media, they are checking it in case you don't know it now. They do it. They can tell the kind of person. That's why some of you keep going for that. They'll keep denying you because of your Facebook page. They don't even understand who this person is. And this kind of person won't allow inside our country. They won't give you visa. And you might sound like a joke, but it's the truth. So people are always checking you out. And when the time you start attracting quality people, you want to also move them to your Facebook, because they want to, and that's where they can build, they can know you more. For example, you're doing a Facebook Live, maybe you're doing a talking about the particular thing on Facebook, and you tell your prospects, oh, come join me live on Facebook. Then we'll come add you as friends now. They don't add you as friends before they go watch you. Then after they don't watch you finish, she spoke so well, let me even check what's up with her. What kind of energy are you giving? Okay, so you have to be very, very careful. So what kind of vibe should you give? You should educate, you should entertain, and you should inspire. If what you are posting is not making people laugh, please don't post it. Please don't post it. Have you noticed the people that sell a lot? Go and check. If you go through their page, you go laugh, tire. They're funny, they're humorous, and I mean they keep it clean, right? Educate. Are people learning anything from your status, from your page? If I come to your page, can I read it and then meet you and buy something? Not by posting products, but by educating people about something based on what your brand is about, based on the niche that you have decided to serve. Some of you are saying you want to go and open a blog, you want to go and do website. Don't stress yourself. Your Facebook page is a blog on its own. It's your blog. Do you know that your Facebook profile is actually like a blog? It's a blog. So, and bloggers, what do? They post about their lifestyle, they educate people about stuff, they recommend stuff. That's what your Facebook profile or your Instagram profile is, a blog. It's your blog. You don't need to go and open another website. That place is your blog. I hope this is making sense for us. So make sure that whatever, ask yourself before you post that thing, ask yourself, is this entertaining or educating or inspiring? Ask yourself those questions. Ask yourself those questions. This thing I'm posting, go and ask yourself. Anyone that does not check, this one is not inspiring, is not entertaining, is not educating, delete. Remove it from your profile, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Same thing with what you are posting on your stories. Remember that your story is also a place. It's a story. I'm going to talk about that, in another day. If I continue here, we will not go. Okay. So, like I said, focus to build authority. And all right, let's build your sales brand. Let's build your sales brand. Some of you are active on WhatsApp, but you only have 47 viewers. When you can be adding friends on Facebook, and as you're sharing that your story from your WhatsApp to your Facebook, you're having 300 people because you have 2,000 people on Facebook. Don't play with Facebook. Don't play with your Facebook account. Okay, so let's build your sales brand. Are you ready? Do you have your pen? Do you have your paper? Do you have your book? This is the last slide, and we are doing the task for the day. I'll also send this to you, but I want you to write right now. Are you ready? If you're ready, let me know if you're ready. Ready. Okay. So, question: what is your favorite product? Write it out. What is your favorite product? Second thing, what problem did this product help you solve? What problem did this product help you solve? Okay. What is your favorite product and what problem did this product help you solve? What would it mean for you if you can help 2,000 people or more who have the same problem that you had, solve it with the same product you used it to solve? I'm going to talk about my own self. When I joined Oriflame, I had my skin was very bad and I was not happy with it. I just wanted natural skin that would glow. I'm not using makeup. I only put lipstick. That's all. I don't put anything. I don't rub any powder. Nothing. This is me. This is it. Like what you see is what you get. And why? This was not how my skin was when I joined Oriflame. So when I came in and I saw how the product worked for me, I realized that there are a lot of people that will also have the same problem that I have. So what did I do? I started to look for people that want to have healthy, natural skin. I don't want to bleach. If you are looking for whitening, you are not for me. Do you understand? So if your problem was dark spots, you had dark spots, how about you start looking for 2,000 people that have dark spots and you can help solve their problem? Do you see that you will not struggle with anybody? She said, wellness woman will help her with knee and waist pain. Fantastic. How about you start looking for 2,000 people who have knee and waist pain? Tifa said she had spine issues. Fantastic. Grace, how about you start looking for 2,000 people who have eczema? So that you can just bring them in with this product. Remember that that's what you are bringing them in with, right? But then they can, of course, expand and buy other things that we have. But this is what you drag them in. And this is the kind of people that, you begin to accumulate. So my prospect and your prospect cannot be the same. As all of us they get like this, we should not have the same prospect. We should not have the same prospect because your niche is different, my niche is different. Problem also for this person, problem also for that person is different. Everybody. Be very clear. Which one exactly? Okay, then she said she had very dry skin, right? And it has changed. So how about you start looking for 2,000 people with dry skin and say, I am on a mission. Okay, so here you can now see how writing your mission statement. So this is basically where you answer who you help, who I help. Okay, who I help. right? So I am on a mission to, okay, so I'll just read it here. It says, I am a coach, I am a guru, I am a boss, I am a queen. For example, I am a dry queen, I am a dry skin, what's that? I am a dry skin something coach, something something. You know, you phrase it very well. Okay. I am a dry skin coach, dry skin care coach. We shall put it somehow. Okay. Somebody says toothache. Okay. So you can just basically talk about who you are and then your mission. I am on a mission to help 5,000 people struggling with okay, you can say, oh, I'm a skincare coach, right? Okay, that's what I was missing. You can say, I am a skincare coach, I am a skincare queen, I'm a skincare trainer, I'm a skincare guru, whatever, put whatever appellation that you like, right? And I am on a mission to help 5,000 people struggling with dry skin to get a softer and highly moisturized, whatever it is that it does for you, whatever, you know. I am a vaginal care coach, and I am on a mission to help 2,000 women stop struggling with vaginal dryness and itching. This becomes your brand. This is what we talk about. This is, you begin to attract people. I'll teach you how to build a community around it. But first and foremost, you have to define who you are. Okay? High blood pressure. I am a wellness coach, and I'm on a mission to help 5,000 people fix or reverse their blood pressure issue without depending on medication for the rest of their life. Define it. Let people know what they can come to you for. Let people know what they can come to you for. How you help them? When people talk to you, how can you help them? You have to define it. And that is where we are going to end this session tonight. That's our assignment for today. Okay. So for example, I say here that I am a skincare coach and I am on a mission to help 5,000 women in menopause look 10 years younger. Can you see? So yes, there are different types of women, you know, but the ones I want to focus on are the ones that are in menopause already. And I want them to look 10 years younger, because me too, I'm in menopause, I was in menopause and my skin was bad. And then I used this time restore and look at me today, I'm 10 years younger. So I want to help, you know, this set of people to achieve the same result. And you can start with the one that you like right now. Remember, I said that it doesn't matter whether the product is cheap or whether the product is expensive. What matters is the problem that product solves. Okay, and start with the one that you have, and you can choose to push this for a year. You can choose to push it for 3 months. You know, you can pivot to something else later. Maybe right now the only reason why I'm using Feminine is because it's cheap, but you know that you are eyeing Novage, but you never start. The money for Novage never complete. Okay, so for now, just they push Feminine. They gather around, they build the customer. When your money don't complete, you can't upgrade to maybe optimals. You know, you can say that yes, you have a brand for Feminine. Now you now have a brand for optimals. Do you understand? So I'm not saying that you stick with one brand for the rest. How many of you remember when I used to promote optimals? Like I was like optimals. I even used to call myself then. You know, when I was using optimals, how many of you remember how I used to promote it? And then when I upgraded from optimals, I went to Novage, right? And then I moved from Novage. Now I'm doing, you know, then I was doing a wellness package, and now I'm doing what? I'm doing what's it called now? Philosophy, right? So you can pivot, you can switch. I'm not saying that you stick with one for the rest of your life, but I think that, but you have to focus on it for a long time. You have to focus on it for at least 6 months. And you just decide, okay, this is what I'm focused on. And I want to attract this set of people. These are the people I want to attract for now. And that also determines the ads you run, the people you prospect. You're walking on the street and somebody does not look like they have the problem you want to solve. Leave them, let them go, enough for you. Not everybody is your prospect. I keep telling you that. Maybe next time, maybe in the next 6 months, when your focus changes, you can talk to them. But for now, if the person's face is dull, they're the one that you want to talk to. That's if that skincare is your own, you know, is this clear for us? So I'm not saying that you're going to stick with one for a long time, but whatever it is that you are focused on, whatever you want to sell a lot of. I remember that you can have use this to build your business. They can use it and become distributors for the product. I'll use an example for those of us. Of course, most of us are in Oriflame, but then there's this lady. I don't know if you guys have seen her online, Mara Cruz, that does this hair care product for children. Do you know that Mara Cruz, of course, she started to do this for her child, and then from there, she started to build a customer base, talk about how this problem that she had with her child's hair, and then now the child hair is growing, and this is the product. Then people started to buy the product for their own children. Do you know that now most of the customers of this Mara Cruz have become her distributors? Do you understand? So as because her customers now use the product and they get results, they have now become distributors. So some of you are saying, I cannot recruit, I cannot recruit. Why? Because you're not selling. Imagine you have 10 people who had feminine issue and they solved the feminine issue. And you decide that you cannot keep this testimony to yourself. Or you too, you can actually start telling people about it, like myself. And so all of us just start telling 10 feminine every month. Jonathan, before you know it, you have a team full of people that have used feminine, gotten results, and then they are distributing it. That is it. Very simple. Very simple. Fantastic. So you guys, you see, so whether it's Oriflame or whether it's anything else you're doing, it's the same strategy, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So pick a product, pick a niche, focus on it. Focus on it. Yes, your customer uses it, they get it. Then you can even tell them, do you know this your testimony is so powerful. In fact, use it then. I'll even show you how you can even get customers from this your testimonial. And then that's where recruitment comes. That's when people become active, you know. And just to tie this back to our business. Okay. Have you gotten value from that? I am going to send the workbook so that those of us who probably missed this can also use it. And you can decide to print it and then write it out. But this basically defines your brand, your sales brand. Are you ready? Are you ready to attract people to your brand? Okay, now that you have defined your sales brand, now that you have worked on your mindset, now that you know who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, and you have clarity on what products to focus on, are you ready to attract people to your brand? Are you ready to begin to bring these people who have these problems? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. So that is what we are going to be talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about lead generation. How do you get the right people that actually have this problem that you have identified and also need the solution that you have and also can afford it? So that is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. And I hope that you will be here, you'll be ready, and you will pray so that NEPA will not take light again tomorrow. All right. So this is where we wrap it up for tonight. Have you gotten value? Has this been worth your time? I believe that by now your 5,000 naira has expired. Some of you need to pay me more money because this is just day one. And I'm very sure that even if we ended this training here, you would have, gotten a lot of value. A lot of value is already going to be a transformation in your business. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm not going to take questions on this live stream for the benefit of those people that will be watching it. So what we're going to do is there will be an opportunity. I will open up because it's late. So I want you to reflect, do the assignment that I've given, think through everything that you have learned, and then actually do the task. Then by tomorrow, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 12, I am going to open up the group for questions. Okay, so if you have any questions around what we have discussed, please make sure the questions around what we have discussed today. I believe that I've done a good job. You should not have questions, but just in case you have any questions, we'll have a question and answer session tomorrow morning on the group. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. The energy is amazing. And I really appreciate you for hanging in here. I appreciate you for making this investment in your business. Thank you for watching till the end. And I believe that the transformation has already started in your business. Now, don't forget the task. Task number one is to write out all your limiting beliefs and set it on fire. Do a video, record it, post it on Facebook, and talk about how you have destroyed and burnt down every limiting belief that has been holding you back from growth in your business. And then secondly, write out your personal brand the personal sales brand statement. Okay, I will send the workbook. The workbook, actually, you can actually access it if you check the description of this video. You would have this link is already there for you to be able to access the workbook. So if you're watching this right now, you can actually check the link, the description box. You will see the link to access the workbook. Okay, so thank you once again. Have a wonderful night and see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.